What's up, guys? I'm in Kigali, Rwanda with my good friend Assad, and we've been enjoying the city, touring the city today, and we're going to pick his brain a little bit and get to know him a little bit better. So do you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Assad, Assad Experience. Normally, when someone is watching me, they are having an Assad experience, but my name is Assad. I'm a traveler, I'm a content creator, and I'm a digital creator. Let me call myself that way. Yes, and I'm happy to be with you for the culture.
Thank you, Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Yes.
I didn't want to ruin your name.
He forgot my name. No, but he forgot my name. No.
Rochelle Hawkins, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here with you. She's a great sister. Am I putting you in a sister song?
I mean, you said it a lot. I mean, anyways, how did your traveling journey get started? It's very loud, guys, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try to edit the audio. And if I feel like I can get decent audio, then I will upload it. I'm gonna try to edit the audio, but we're trying to make the best because I forgot my microphones. Okay.
It's okay.
So sorry in advance, but how did your travel journey get started?
It started when I was young. I used to bet with my dad.
Yeah.
When I was from class 4, class 5, like if I get a certain marks on this semester, you'll take me to another country, a new country I've never been to. And then I think my dad took it as a chance to motivate me. And I started traveling new country from class 5 every semester up to Form 4.
Okay, wow. So what was the first international country you've been to?
Educated.
Oh.
99.9% of people are educated. Like everyone has a diploma. Have you ever met someone in Kenya who doesn't speak English? Even if it's not good English like mine.
Yeah, no, everybody has been like, speaks good English.
They speak English. People went to school. Even someone who says tomatoes, they have diplomas. That they don't have a good job or they didn't land on. They don't have enough connections.
But very well educated.
Very well educated. And another thing, Kenya is the only country which has the national park in the capital city.
Yes.
You know that?
I've heard about that.
And another thing, in terms of technology, Kenya is dominating not only East Africa, almost the whole of Africa. Like some small competition in South Africa. It's a tech hub in Africa, you know? And like I myself as a digital creator or someone who is in the space of digital, I really believe Kenya is the perfect country because it gives me more tools to be who I am or to achieve what I want to achieve in life. So Kenya all the time. It's my favorite country.
So second favorite?
Second favorite. In East Africa?
Or general. Let's just say all out of all the countries.
Let's do in Southern.
Okay.
First favorite in Southern. Namibia.
Okay.
For so many reasons. So many reasons. From their limitless. Like, these people have no boundaries in so many things. Including food. You know, my first time to eat crocodile meat was in Namibia.
Yeah, I have heard they they eat like many different types of animals.
Everything.
Yeah.
First time to eat meat fried by the sun. Namibia. First time to touch a star, guys. A star. The one you see in the sky. There's a fallen star in Namibia.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Which area?
In Windhoek.
Windhoek.
They call it, it's written as Windhoek, but it's Windhoek. So there's some particles. So it was fallen in another province, but they divided it, brought some in the city as a tourist attraction, you know. So I have touched a star in my life.
Yes, now I know what to look for. I'm going to look for it.
So make sure you go to Namibia.
Yeah.
And Namibia, I like it of how it's quiet, you know. I might look extrovert on a camera, but in real life, I don't know if I'm like that. So I don't like a crowded place where I find so many people. I like to isolate myself.
That's fair.
And the whole country is like 2.5 million population. So You might go outside on a Sunday and you won't find anyone in the road, not even in the mall. People are just
Wow.
minding their own businesses in their house. Once the
Uh-huh.
stop is over, they come out. I really don't know
Right.
how they live. I'm still
Wow.
trying to investigate how people survive there,
Yeah.
but I like that. I love that country. Oh, actually, it's also the only country in the world where the desert meets the sea.
Okay. Okay.
India, sorry, Atlantic Ocean meets
Mhm.
with the desert, the dunes, you know,
Right. The dunes. Yes.
the dunes.
I have heard about them.
Yeah, it's the only country in the world.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to Namibia in a few weeks, so I'll be on the look for that.
So I love Namibia.
Uh-huh.
I think the second favorite is Botswana.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what inspired you to start your travel content creation career? And do you have any words for someone that dreams of doing what you're doing?
Um, as I said before and I mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
I love being in new places.
Mhm.
I love the feeling I have when I step in a new country, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I meet people who think differently from how I think.
Mm-hmm.
I meet people who have different culture from mine. I meet people who, you know, have different dreams from mine.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I get to navigate around, get to know what motivates them, what
Right.
drives them, you know. It's a good feeling to. And what's about whoever wants to start what I'm doing,
Yes.
yo, if you find it in you, just do it.
Yeah.
Because what I believe is traveling is like a calling.
Mm-hmm.
You might be sleeping comfortably and it will twitch your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You'll
It
start
is.
feeling uncomfortable. What are you not doing right? What if you have that feeling, you are born to be a traveler.
Yes.
Just wake up,
You can't
pack
escape
your
it.
bags. You can't. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Even
And
if you try to build a regular life, it's
yes,
just like nagging feeling, right?
it
You
keeps
have to
calling you.
travel. Yes.
You see, when you arrive in Kenya, maybe as someone who is making a good money as you,
Mhm.
or maybe okay, you're making good money from what you do
I'm
currently.
surviving.
You're surviving,
Yes.
but your survival is supposed to give you the comfort life in Kenya.
Uh-huh.
For real, right? But
Yeah.
what makes you step out and go into another land?
Yeah, I want to keep exploring and keep living life to the fullest because
See,
there's a lot to see in the
it keeps you
world.
pulling.
Yes, like just the desire to keep exploring and connecting with people all over the world. It can be addicting, definitely.
Yeah, so if you find that thing in yourself, just know you are born a traveler. So don't even look for a bag. Take
Mhm.
whatever you have. There are clothes in every country.
So how has being a full-time traveler affected your personal relationships or your dating life?
Oh, I was wondering when you're gonna put me there.
What? We
Wow.
already did his video, but I saved the best questions for my video.
Wow, wow. Why did I ask that? We're gonna redo it.
No.
So, in dating, I'm gonna give you an exclusive. I
Okay.
hope you get a better audio out of this.
Yeah. Spilling
um,
the tea.
let me give you a of a lifetime.
Okay.
So, before I did quit my job,
Mm-hmm.
I was a financial director, as I said before. And in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
one of my dreams when I was a kid was to get married young,
Mm-hmm.
you know, have a stable life with an understanding wife, you know, make good money,
Yeah.
you know, and just live a happy life, you know. Now you're going to understand why I say happiness is illusion.
Ah.
I really worked hard for that dream to happen.
Okay.
Really, really hard. I achieved that dream. I was very stable at the age of 20. I was very okay. I was doing well in life. I actually had a media station in
Wow.
Kenya. So, wow. It didn't last for long, guys.
What?
I think we had the first kid
Mm-hmm.
and the second, a boy and a girl.
Mm.
I'm a proud dad of two in a
Oh.
marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and things changed.
Yeah.
They took another turn, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer with that happiness I used to crave for. And I'm living my life. I started traveling full time, you know, going. So
It's getting deep.
no, I'm very okay with not having chance to think about it most of the times, you know.
Yeah.
I think I really don't believe that you can ever be happy in a relationship if you're a traveler. It's impossible. People
Wow,
don't even trust you.
impossible.
Okay, I'm gonna use that word impossible because it's something I have tried before, you know, and sometimes even if you approach a girl, you know, in a certain country, let's say today I'm in Rwanda, she's not gonna believe you. She says, baby, anytime you move into another country, you're gonna get another girlfriend, you know, you won't commit. Sometimes you be shooting, editing, you don't have time for me, you know. Women have commitment issues. That's my experience, you know.
Okay.
They really don't trust travelers, you know. Some just enjoy maybe meeting you, a one-time thing, you know, a fling, you call it. Because they enjoy maybe having someone from another country. That happens a lot, you know. But having a happy dating life, woo, that's impossible.
Okay.
So it has really affected me, but I no longer have those dreams. There were dreams. I have achieved them and they are gone. I'm okay with how I am.
Okay.
Currently, maybe I met someone who we are in the same field, you know, we understand each other.
Yeah.
They know that my dreams don't make me, don't create infidelity between our relationship.
Right.
So
it's something you put on the back burner for now. It's not a big priority.
True.
I understand that. What about friendships? Like, do you meet a lot of good people?
Yeah, I think I meet new people and good people each and every day. I'm gonna highlight this. The world is very nice to a stranger. The world is a nice place for people who don't know you. If people don't know you, they're gonna act nice.
Yes.
You know, until you get into their skill. Maybe you spend there with them like 1 week, 2 weeks, you're gonna start to know the true colors of someone. But I'm not used to have friends. I think I can count up to now. Maybe I count like 2 or 1. I have 1 friend or 2 in my whole life. Because people are
It can be
betrayers.
complicated.
It can be complicated. You don't know who to trust, you know. People come with different motives, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's complicated, guys. We sacrifice a lot for this lifestyle. So
How about you?
how about me what? You're going to ask me on my video.
You also asked me in my video.
How about what?
Tell us about your dating experience while traveling.
Yeah, while traveling. Well, my most recent relationship, he did say he said it was a small problem.
Okay.
You know, I told him that I had to leave Kenya because my visa was expiring.
Okay.
And the relationship didn't even last and, you know, that long, but he did tell me that it was a problem for him. But he didn't even have a passport himself. He never even traveled out of the country himself, which is okay if that's your choice. But what I'm saying is it's hard for people to understand your experience if they don't even have a passport. Like, I've been to 35 countries. He's been to 0 countries. How is he going to understand my experience, though?
Never.
Like, yeah. So like you said, I need somebody that understands my experience, has the same values, like morals as me, and gets me, because not everybody's going to get it.
So we both need the same thing.
Yeah. So, and I have been in relationships. I've also been in relationships where we traveled together.
Yeah.
I traveled to multiple countries with an ex, and unfortunately, like, we weren't just compatible personality wise.
Yeah.
But that was a cool dynamic. I've been in long distance relationships. I have been with, you know, relationships where, like, you know, we traveled together, but then we went back. We lived in the same city. So we would go on trips and then go back home, you know? So I've tried multiple different dynamics. And at the end of the day, compatibility is important. And love is a choice.
Love is a choice.
You have to be emotionally available, you know, and really believe like that the relationship can last if you put in effort.
Do you believe in love though?
Yes.
So guys, we both need the same thing. She needs me, I need her. Do you think this is what a short?
Comment below. No. But you said you gave up on that dream.
No, I said I put it aside because I'm not meeting the people who we can vibe.
I'm gonna play the video back. I don't think that's what he said.
I think I really don't believe that you can ever be happy in a relationship if you're a traveler.
But okay, let's move forward.
Pause, rewind.
Do you think you're emotionally available?
For the right person, yes. But I can be very, very cold.
Like when you're casual with somebody.
Yeah.
So it's a defense mechanism.
I believe.
So you're basically like avoidance.
I can't call it that way. That's a very strong word to use, but
it's accurate.
Most likely. So, have you ever used the dating app?
Yes.
What were you looking for?
I was open to whatever connections felt right.
Did you get to meet anyone?
Yes.
How was the dance?
That was the same person I was telling you about earlier. They were basically looking for a rebound. Like, there's a lot of people that, in general, in life, they just don't have good intentions.
Okay.
So you really have to be careful out here in these dating streets.
Oh, really? I'm gonna be careful.
So, yeah.
Where are the dating streets?
It could be anywhere. You can leave the house, bump into somebody. It could be a dating app, a club.
I'm joking. So, would you say it's hard to be in a relationship while traveling, or it's easy for you?
I would say it's easy if I don't get in relationships unless I really want to make it work. So it's gonna be just a choice. I don't think it's hard. Okay. Because if I felt like it was going to be very, very hard, then there's something off in the relationship. So
what do you do? Like currently you're in Rwanda. It's a beautiful place which has a crazy weather at the moment. So how do you survive here? Do you still use the app or how do you? Oh, no, I'm not on any apps. I'm just living my life right now. Okay. I'm living my life. I'm traveling. I'm in a new country every week. That's the thing. So it's why would I download an app? Okay. It's wind, guys. We can even hold it. Yeah. I think I got some in my eye. Do you want to hold it? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Can it even eat like this? Yeah, I think it'll be fine now. Oh. So yeah, like I was just saying, if I'm in a new country every week, it just doesn't seem very feasible. How are you viewing the one before you start becoming a traveler and now? Well, I think my journey is unique because I started traveling. I moved abroad. I didn't even start traveling. I moved to another continent at 18. Okay. So it was just my whole world was just expanded overnight. I didn't even know that some countries existed, some cities existed, and I grew up in a strict upbringing by a Christian father, so growing up in a strict family, a strict household to moving abroad at 18, it was my whole world was just reinvented, and then that's what really, I guess, birthed the urge to see more. Because I was wow, I really didn't know that all this stuff existed. Wow. But once I found out, I can travel to other countries. I can, try different foods. I can meet all these different type of people that look so different. My mind was blown at 18. Yeah. And that's when I guess some people say I got bit by the travel bug, So I guess the same for you when you went to South Africa, that you get bitten by the travel bug. The travel bug. And then I became a snail. So, yeah. Wow, that's amazing. So Europe or US? Because you've been to both the sides.
Yes. I would say the United States is most familiar to me,
Okay.
and it's what I'm comfortable with. Uh, yeah, and like honestly, the United States is like 10 times bigger than most
European
like
countries.
yeah. The United States is huge compared to Europe.
Wow.
So it's like, well, most European countries, not Russia, but so the United States can be extremely diverse and can be extremely fun to travel in. So
Different from you, the Europe, right?
Europe, I think, can be boring. Yeah, because like Europe is not as multicultural and diversified as the United States. Like they call the United States a melting pot for a reason.
Oh.
It's very diversified.
Wow. I'm learning that. You see, this is what we'll be looking for. Someone you can learn from.
So I prefer the United States. Like you can find every culture in the world in the United States.
I think
But can you say that about France or can you say that about the Netherlands? You can find some.
Maybe France.
Not every culture in the world.
France?
Okay,
maybe I have read different articles.
Yeah,
you lie to me?
I think you can find a lot of other immigrant cultures in France, but I still think the United States is a lot more diverse.
Yeah, because we even have African countries in the US.
Yeah.
Like
so
Trinidad or whatever.
Yeah, like so
Even
the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna have to be loyal to the United States, although I do enjoy traveling in Europe. And I think that the racism is worse in Europe as well.
Oh, than the US?
Yeah, than the US, from my experience.
Is it true?
From my personal experience, yeah.
Wow.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I was gonna ask you the same, but I thought you might say it's diabolic. That's what I thought, but
So you can answer, then I'll answer.
Oh, okay. Where am I seeing myself in 5 years? Greatness. I might be the richest guy in Africa.
Okay.
I'm manifesting anyway.
That doesn't
The
hurt to
greatest
manifest.
storyteller. The guy who will be able to reveal or revive what Africa is, the guy who can stand with the morals of Africans and maybe continue some of the missions of our ancestors.
Okay.
Yeah.
In 5 years, I can see myself, I think I'm going to be in school, at least working on my master's degree.
Whoa.
Or finishing up my degree. Yeah. And continuing to travel the world, of course.
Okay.
I would like to have a music career. I would like to just really be able to express myself creatively and work on the creative project that I have. In 5 years, I'm definitely going to be owning my own house and investment properties. In 5 years, I don't think that I will make, because my ultimate dream, my goal is to go to 100 countries.
100 countries.
So in 5 years, I think that I would be like closer, but probably not 100, but approaching 100 in 5 years. So yeah, I would like to have a house. I would like to be married in 5 years. You don't recommend it.
No, continue.
What was that face for?
I'm just amazed by her dreams, guys. Let's continue. 5 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot to
I can multitask, so that pretty much covers career, education, and like love life.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I even feel like I didn't say anything at this particular moment. I don't know.
I think I was more specific and you just have you were more broad.
And I think my ultimate goal to add on yours is to step in every country in the world.
Every country in the world.
And learn about their culture. Not just step in, As you have seen, I'm not a guy who just visits, stay in a hotel and then disappear. Like right now, maybe after tomorrow, I'm going to north, I go to east and west. Get to know the real Rwanda. What is it about? So I really believe, or rather I strongly believe, I learn enough to tell my grandchildren.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And what else did you say? There's something you said about your music career. You're a musician.
No, but I would like to pursue music. I think when I get back to Nairobi, I would like to learn how to play guitar. I know my French teacher actually teaches guitar. So I would like to learn guitar with him. And I want to get into music. But right now, like, I write songs. I've been writing songs and poetry for a long time. Yeah, so I've been writing for a long time, but I would like to pursue music.
Good thing. My mom bought me a guitar when I was a boy, but I don't know how to play a guitar. I really failed to tell it.
Really?
I really can't, for real. I didn't even take an interest. I was always walking around with it, but I couldn't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a good thing. You know, I can be singing, maybe you play guitar. It's gonna be an interesting relationship.
Interesting relationship.
Thank you.
And we met like what 7 hours ago at this point, guys. Keep that in mind.
What do you wanna make your legacy about? Because you're doing so many things, you know,
Yes.
juggling the digital marketing,
Yes.
traveling, studying, music,
Yes.
you know,
At
being
the
a
end
maid.
of the day, I hope that people perceive me as somebody that is multi-talented, somebody that bridged the gap between multiple different cultures around the world, that had a positive impact in the Black community and in the world. Someone that was not scared to do what they wanted to do and break out of whatever box society tries to put you in. Somebody that was very intelligent and expressed their thoughts and expressed great thoughts that other people could resonate with. Yeah, well-traveled, well-cultured, well-educated, and somebody that had a big heart and loved, you know, and gave back. That's generally it.
So are you guys picking up my brains or has? A genuine question. Anyway, that's
What do you want your legacy to be before we end the video?
I was gonna say thank you for having me.
Nah, answer this question, then we can end the video.
My legacy, a decent human being.
Okay. That's nice. That's fair.
I hope
That's more than what a lot of people are.
I wanna be a decent human being because I have met the worst human beings. I have.
Yeah.
Maybe not even yet to meet worse or whatever.
Let's manifest we're not gonna meet worse.
Yeah. But it's life. We have to face it, you know, experience it, and know how to deal with it. Maybe leave a message to the world. Like, in case you find yourself in a certain situation, this is how you might navigate around it. So we are optimistic.
Yeah. Oh, the pessimist is optimistic. Let's just end the video there, okay, guys? Make sure to follow Assad Experiences. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Much love and God bless you.